Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is round 3 and hopefully the last round of purging, and then we can combine, and then I'll have a final count for everything that I'm going to be moving. It's the last day of May today, so we have like a month left in this home, but we'll probably be moving in June, so we're coming up on it. The last areas I have to do is this guest room, a couple in my bathroom, a couple in our room, and then the kitchen and bar area. So we're in the home stretch of going through all my plants and purging what we need to purge and keeping what we need to keep. So we have my plant shelf right here. I'm gonna start with this Florida, which this is the original base of all my regular green Floridas. We're downsizing though. I love this pot, but I think I just have too many Floridas. So we are going to toss this bad boy, but don't you worry, we still have plenty of Floridas to keep us going. So that's exciting. First one done. This one is my second Christmas cactus. I think it's technically an Easter cactus because it's orange, but we are keeping this bad boy because I love my Easter cactus, Christmas cactus things. They're just so adorable. Down here, I have the base cutting of a philodendron mayoi, which just lost a leaf, so that's fun. But this one is just kind of like a vine. But I do have a couple other mayois, so we will combine them. I have to go to Lowe's today to get some more soil. This is my one and only greenhouse terrarium thingy-majigger that has a bunch of Brantianum cuttings in it, which we could probably get rid of some dead leaves to make it a little bit prettier. This guy is a trooper. I definitely let it like completely dry out with everything going on, but I just rehydrated the moss last week and it's doing really, really good. I probably need to clean the windows, but it's doing good. Look at the top. See that? Poking out the top. So cute. But yeah, I like this guy, and it's easy because it's in a greenhouse, so I don't have to focus on it too much. But yeah. Up top, this is, you know what? Actually, so these are all mayoi cuttings that are growing. Honestly, I might just toss. I don't know. I love this plant so much, but I think I would probably need to up pot. I don't know. So we'll either combine this guy and these or toss that one stringy guy. We'll see, but no matter what. Oh, that was not ready to come off that leaf. No matter what, I have plenty of mayoi. Like, look at this random, like, long one when it was growing. So cute. I don't know. I just love how funky these leaves are. So that one's exciting. Oh, this is one of my favorite plants. It's a philodendron Pluto. Can you see that leaf? Holy, it is stunning. I love this plant. I only have one of it. I have my philodendron narrow, which is like the green version of this, but this is like a bronzy version of it, and it's growing so great. I love this plant so much. I'll just leave him right there for now. Probably could use his little leaves getting washed off, so I will do that. This is my philodendron UPI, which is growing very well. There's a little baby guy in there, but I only have one of these, so obviously we're keeping it. This was the top cutting of my Workshawixii, which I actually already potted up. The other, oh come on, get out of here, dead leaf. The other two parts. So Look at that leaf. That's a brand new leaf. So cute. So I guess we are just going to have to keep this bad boy on his own because he missed the boat. But we're keeping him because I love this plant so much. I think it's so funky. Look at that little leaf. Ah, so funky and cute. So maybe down the line, I'll add this to the other one. But I forgot, honestly, that I had this one. So he gets to stay on his own. Last one on the shelf is a variegated with one variegated leaf. Burl marks, just burl marks, philodendron burl marks. I kept onto this because I kept hoping it would keep putting out more variegated leaves, but this is literally the only variegated leaf it has put out. And honestly, it doesn't bring me any joy. So we're going to get rid of this guy. That's everybody on this shelf. Then I have the base cutting of my, what is it? Why am I drawing a blank? Mandula pothos, which we have a bunch of little guys. Just trying to make sure. I know at one point this did have pests, so I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't anymore. But yeah, this guy can get potted up with its siblings, so we can downsize that. Oh, baby. Anyways, this is my regular burl marks, which I only have one of. It's really pretty. It's big already, so we're just gonna leave it as is and find a nice home for it in our new home. And last, but holy cow, not least for this room, is my Maranta Silver Band. This guy is thriving in this room. I think he was in way too high of light. And then I moved him in here, which gets like some good light, but he's far away from the window. And he has just taken off. This is my only Silver Band Maranta. So we're definitely keeping this. Oh my gosh, look at those leaves. Stunning. Stunning. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, so the next place I have a couple of plants is my bathroom. This is a base cutting of a Summer Glory that has never grown very well for me. It's always just stayed minuscule and put out like one leaf every so often. So I'm going to toss it. We have a, honestly, don't know what this is. I grew a cutting out and then potted it up, and this is it. It's like pink on the back. It's not like full-blown fuzzy like a Mikens. But I honestly don't know what this is. But we're going to keep it because it's tiny and cute. And hopefully he'll thrive, and then I can figure out what he is. This is a Ploumanii cutting that, or actually, yeah, it was a teeny tiny cutting that grew in my prop box, and then I potted it up. This is completely in leca. So it's kind of like a little experiment. So if it doesn't do well, that's fine. But we're keeping him for now. We have this bad boy. I'll show you. Ah, cute. This is my only Pearls and Jade pothos that has been in this bathroom the entire time we've lived here and does so well. It's not like the brightest bathroom, but it's definitely not like dark. And it's just thriving. So we will hang that bad boy up somewhere, whenever we move in. I don't know where, obviously. And then last, so this is kind of funny. This is another bunch of regular Florida greens this is all cuttings that I potted up. Obviously he's very dusty and could use a shower, so I'll probably throw him in the shower right now. It's in this adorable whale pot. So yeah, so now I don't have to feel bad about getting rid of the other Florida because I still have this. And this is all from that original Florida. So we're fine. We're chilling. We're in my room now. And there are only 2 plants in here because it's kind of low light. And this, honestly, we never, in our entire like 3 years of living here, we never really got our room like together and pretty. So it's honestly just like always a mess. There's always clothes. Yeah, so anyways, oh, throw pillows. There's literally a pile of clothes right here. So, you know. Anyways, the two that I have in here are a regular peace lily, which is blooming right now. How cute. Yeah, this one definitely likes lower light, but I'm just gonna keep that guy because I like it. And then my second one is this other bird of paradise that I rescued. And it's kind of it's been growing really, really well. It's just nowhere near as big as my other one. This guy started as like a little 4-incher. It's really cute. So these are the only two that live in my room. Who knows where we'll put them. This pot, this guy could probably stand to be up potted. Also, he's fallen a couple times and like, yeah, so he could probably stand to be repotted. So maybe I shall do that. Yeah, let's do that. Give him a good home before we move him to the next home. We are in the home stretch. This is my kitchen area. So we'll do the kitchen area in the bar. And then that is every single plant that exists in my house that we are going through and purging. This is a top cutting of my Florida Beauty. Got a teeny tiny root going. So that's exciting. Obviously we're going to keep that. But realistically, we'll probably have to put it in a better vessel than this. But, you know, whatever. Oh, I lied to you. This is the third snake plant that wait. Oh, this is the second. I only have one other snake plant. Pfft, never mind, I didn't lie. This is the snake plant that my friend gave me. I don't know where I put my watering can. Give me 1 second. Anyways, this is the plant that my friend gave me. It's peeing in my sink right now. As a sympathy present when my dear sweet baby angel died. So we're gonna give it some water because it's a little bit dry, but it's cute. I definitely need to pot it up in like an actual pot. It's just in its nursery pot right now. So we'll tackle that when we move. Then I have a bunch of cuttings, top cuttings of my variegated domesticum. I chopped them all up and repotted it, so I will show you guys all of them in one. And then these were just the cuttings because there were some really pretty variegated leaves and I just couldn't toss them. So there's a whole bunch of cuttings there. This is the second part of my philodendron El Chaco. Yes, El Chaco. I think I told you guys I had 2 and I was going to repot it. And then I went to pop both of them up. And this one came out and there's literally no roots. Like it has grown no roots, but it's put out leaves. So I'm like, what in the world? So it's in water to try and grow some roots back. So technically I did try to repot, but it didn't happen because whatever. Ooh, okay. These guys may have gone a little bit without some water. These are Cebu Blue cuttings that I had potted up. That I have a whole bunch of other Cebu Blues that I'm gonna pot up with it. So this guy will be consolidated. This is another Plowmanii that is in actually no, it might be an Angry Tense. That is in just leca, so another experiment. It's putting out a new leaf, so we'll see how that goes. And it does have water in there, so we're good. This is my philodendron silver stripe. That is just over here because I have no other place for it. So cute. It's my one and only, so obviously we're keeping it. I have 2 things at my prop station. One we're gonna toss. This is more of Adansonii that this one is one of the cuttings that never grew, so we're just gonna toss that bad boy. And then this also has no roots yet, but this is a piece of my Hoya callistifera. I don't remember which one it is. So we're not giving up on it yet, just because it's so cute and the leaf is doing so well. So we will not give up on that guy yet. Keyword yet. Probably the second it starts to turn, I will be like, okay, bye. This is another one that went without some water for a little bit, so it's a little droopy, but this is my Philodendron Dean McDowell. It's the only one I have. So we're keeping that bad boy, and hopefully this leaf will open up better, but yeah, sorry, I forgot to water you last week. My bad. Okay, this is another chunk of my Rhaphidophora decursiva that we will pot up with the other bad boys. Another, oh, I forgot to water him last week too. Another Plowmanii. Gosh, I did not realize I had so many Plowmanii. But after forgetting to water this bad boy, who knows? Who knows if I will still have it? So we'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, another chunk of decursiva. So we're gonna have a nice full plant. That's exciting. This is a squamiferum that we'll pot up with the other squamies. Pretty much everything over here is gonna get repotted, so that's exciting. Oh, this guy, I think this guy dried out really, really bad. I'm sorry, mister. Who knows if we'll be able to revive it. But this is another cutting of the Nangari Tense. So we'll see. We'll see if we can keep him alive. This is the only planted up part of my global green pothos. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm not using my watering pot, but yeah. So we'll keep this one since we tossed the other. But I do have, I'm too short, a bunch of global green cuttings that I kept from the part that I tossed. So we'll probably pot these guys up because it looks like we got some good root action going on. Woohoo! My one and only Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, which is doing very well. I did not forget to water this guy. I think I must have gotten distracted halfway through watering this area. Sorry, it happens, my bad. And then I have a bunch of cuttings of Adansonii. So even though I did toss the main plant, we can still have a plant and start over. And oh yeah, look at all those roots. So I could probably pot this bad boy up and make it a little plant. Oh wow. Okay, so that's everybody in this little garden area. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with everybody and then I'll be right back. Okay, the last area is my bar slash this bar area. First one we have, oh my goodness, is my big ass Brazil. Obviously we're keeping this bad boy because he's stunning, growing insane, love. So nothing there. Excuse me. We have my Hoya obovata, which used to be in my window in the plant room or the sunroom area, but he was getting like super sun stressed. You can see like how the white spots are pink, but the leaves are like super duper yellow. So I pulled him from there and he's been just living in like lower light to try and like recuperate, and he's doing very good. I love this plant so much, so we're definitely not getting rid of him. On my bar, we have my original Christmas cactus, which is growing insane. Look at, because it's under a grow light. Look at the hot pink. Oh my gosh. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So we are leaving this guy, obviously, because he's doing very, very well. Honestly, these last 4, we're not going to get rid of any of them, but just wanted to show you. Love it. Last but not least is my one and only golden pothos, which is doing very well up above my bar. Could probably use higher light, so we'll see. I am hopefully keeping this whole bar set up when we move in, but it really just kind of depends. So we shall see, but he's doing really good. He could definitely use a drink of water. So I'm gonna go give him that real quick. So yeah, we consolidated a good amount and got rid of a good amount. I will do one last update video about the entire purge with everything that I consolidated and the grand total of things. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.